I grew up about a half-mile away from there to the east, and when I went to middle school, would walk by that house every day. I really didn't pay attention to the house, but that was right on the path where my friends and I would walk to school or occasionally ride our bikes to school, and I had many friends right around that area as well that I would hang out with. Suburban Lumber is a building material supplier, primarily supplying lumber, but we also handle an awful lot of other products in our community. A lot of our staff is in the sales, of course, is compensated based upon what they sell. When it comes to us donating, we really, they really aren't getting extra compensation for that. So it's amazing, and even when we have worked with the garage and especially the cabinets, there's never been a question from our staff of, well, am I not going to get anything out of this? They're really just, sure, what do you need, and go and help out.
Basically a two-stall garage.
When I think of Jim, you know, you think of Suburban Lumber first and you think of materials. Right? It's like, okay, Jim, can you help us out with some siding? Can you help us out with some shingles? Can you help us out with, you know, some lumber? But what he also brings to the table is the relationships that he has with other people. Lumber Specialties, he brought them to the table, and they ended up donating the trusses for our garage. Huge relationship, filled the gap that we didn't have, just a big deal. And then also, not only the material side, but Jessica, who works for Suburban Lumber in their designing department. I mean, without her and her knowledge and what she does and has done on this property, our previous property, our future property, as far as a design standpoint, she comes in, looks at the kitchen, looks at the living room, looks at the dining room, and puts these 3D renderings together that really help us people who don't do that every day, just really vision it for us. And then we can kind of put the pen to the paper with what she provides.
To be able to be part and give back a little bit to Marion, where I grew up and have so many fond memories. But more than anything too, it's, as everybody has a struggle to find employees and good people in our industry, we really do as well. So I entered in not with the direct thought to get involvement, to get somebody knocking on our doors and coming in. That wasn't really the point. But I guess I would really recommend to anybody to show up at some of the kind of open houses that you have and listen to members speak, but more importantly, the kids speak.